Right, guys, welcome to today's live stream. Sorry for being running a little bit late today. So we're starting about 15 minutes late on the preview of this game. So still about 15 minutes to go before the start of the game, and I'll run you guys through the team lineup in just a little bit. So welcome to each and everyone watching. I'm looking forward to another cracking game from the Springboks today, and hopefully we can build on what we achieved last week. This is supposed to be Argentina's home game today, so unfortunately, COVID-19 in Argentina a little bit rough at the moment, so they can't actually play there. So we are hosting them. It's their home game today, and they'll be looking to improve from last week. I was very surprised by the way we managed to get our second string to actually win that game last week by quite flying colors. So, yeah. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. I see some of you guys got a little bit worried last week. I was about to start the stream. We didn't have electricity for the whole week, or not for the whole week, but for the whole day, and only came back 5 minutes before the kickoff. And then I had some technical issues as well, and I had to cut it short. But today I'm live, and we are going to witness, I think, something special today. Let's quickly go through the team lineups quickly. For South Africa, we do have Billy Leroux, Cheslin Colby, Lukanya Damian Dialendi, Makazolo Mapimpi, Andre Pollard, and Kobus Reynolds. So a very, very, very formidable backline that we've got here today. Most of them, well, let's have a look. All of them are World Cup winners. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough one for these Argentinian team. Then in the forwards, we've got Jasper Wiese, Franco Mostert, Sia Khaleesi, Lote Jager, Marvin Orie, Thomas de Toey, Malcolm Marx, and Trevor Nyakane coming in. So, yeah, Jasper Wiese was quite exceptional last week. Man of the match reward for him. Really stepping up in the absence of Dwayne Vermeulen, who I still personally would have felt we should have brought in maybe Marcel Coetzee, or even tried the youngster Eve van Roos. But Jasper Wiese has been absolutely phenomenal. A chance here for Marvin Orie and Thomas de Toey probably to just try and work their way or cement their place on the benches, because we've got such great quality at the moment that I just can't see anything happening to take Etzebeth out of his place. And then same with Thomas de Toey. I think the likes of Trevor Nyakane off the bench have been phenomenal. Vincent Koch has been good. So it's going to just be very, very, very hard. Let's quickly go through some of the comment sections before we go further. Johannes Payne says, Springboks by 40 plus today. Wedge Tiger asks, Guru, how are you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you, Wedge. And then I hope today we won't have technical problems. No problems today, guys, not that I'm aware of. And then Is This For Real Media says, how's it going? Looking forward to an interesting match. As usual, we're using your feed on our radio station. Thanks. So that is quite an honor for me personally to be for them to be using my feed on the radio station. So thumbs up to you guys. Really appreciate the support as well. Then Norman Stein says Boks by 20. Mark Julian Lee says, I hope this is a good game. And then Al Bridger says, hi from New Zealand. Steenkamp will be good match. And then Christian says, I like the thumbnail that Argentinian players. So we all know Thomas Lavanini, they're quite emotional in their kind of play. And he was the perfect guy to put on that thumbnail today. So, then let's see. Jordan Wells says, hi, Guru. It's Jordan. How's it going, Jordan? And then Achilles says, Bokke to win by 25-35. So 10-point victory, he says today. Ruan says, Argentina are just giving the young guns a run. I think they know it's game over. So this is quite not the fact, Ruan. This is a very formidable Argentinian side. And I think before we go any further with the comments, let's quickly go and run through this team lineup. So you got Jean Cruz Malia, Ignacio Mendy, Santiago Cocobares. Then you got Jeronimo De La Fuente, Santiago Carreras, Domingo Miotti, and Gonzalo Bertrana. So although it's a young side, this is the future of Argentinian rugby. And Jean Cruz Malia Ignacio Mendy, Cocobares, they've all been exceptional. So I would almost say this for me is personally a stronger side, because even if you look at the likes of Miotti, we've witnessed him over the course of a few seasons with the Jaguares, and he's been phenomenal. Bertrano has been phenomenal. So, yeah, definitely that backline full of fire. Then the forwards, Rodrigo Bruni, Kudo Petty, Pablo Matera, Thomas Lavanini, Matias Alemano, Francisco Gomez Codella, Julius Montoya, and Rahul Tetas Chaparro. So a lot of experience in that pack of forwards, and that is where they're going to pride themselves. Is going to try and match us up front, try and disrupt us at scrum time, disrupt us at ruck time, disrupt us at maul time. So that those very, very, very talented backline players can wreak havoc through our defense. But I think personally, on a personal level, South African defense have just been absolutely fantastic. So good luck to them trying to achieve that today. Then for the bench for South Africa, Bongi Bunambi, Steven Kitzer, Frans Malherbe, Niklas Janssen van Rensburg, Kwagga Smith, Dan de Preus, Jaden Hendrikse, and Damian Willemse, a very formidable bench to have. And then for the Argentinas, you got Facunda Bosch, Facunda Kigena, Santiago Medrano, Marcus Kremer, Jean-Martin Gonzalez, Felipe Escura, Nicolas Sanchez, and Lucio Shintu. So a very, very good bench there with the likes of Nicolas Sanchez, Marcus Kremer, Santiago Medrano, and Facunda Bosch there, bringing a lot of experience as well to the side. So let's go through a few more comments before we go ahead. Achilles says, I just feel Sia isn't our best we have. I feel we are better than him. I'm 100% sure. So, Achilles, with that, when the start of the season started, I would have said, yeah, I agree with you 100%. Sia Khaleesi haven't proven himself. Is he fit? Is he really a good leader? And then the Lions series came and he's had an absolute blinder, you know. Sometimes you're not the best player in your position. We saw it with Francois Steyn, not with Francois Steyn, with Francois Pienaar. We've seen it previously with John Smith. They all were probably not the best in their position, but leaders they definitely were. And I was very critical of Sia Khaleesi when the series started. I said he should really let his voice heard. Rusty mentioned it in that video, saying that they just don't respect him. And then he came out firing in that second test. He played well. He captained well. And the third test as well. He's been doing really good as a captain. So as myself could see a better, do we have better players? Maybe. But just the team cohesion and that chemistry at the moment with him there is really exceptional. Then Peter Leslie Smith says, do you think this might be the last match in this year's championship? Interesting. It could be. We've seen New Zealand basically withdrew from the championship until they get clarification from Sanzar. But I think we might see it being moved to Europe. There's fans in Europe, so it will be quite interesting. Move to South Africa, we will have no crowds. Play our 100th century test against the All Blacks. Just doesn't make sense. So I would love to see it being moved to Europe. Lawrence Rios says, hi, Guru, hope for another bonus point. That was quite a funny one last week. Although I couldn't do the commentary, I was watching the game, and when the guys told me that we're just disappointed that we couldn't get the bonus point, I think it was Jasper Wiese who said it. I was like, no. You guys did score 3 tries more than the opposition. So, and in the end, we learned that both the captain and the coach had the bonus point system wrong. So luckily, they do know what they need to do today. Let's hope they don't end up scoring just 2 tries. Then Marcel Celia says, hi there, Mr. Guru and everyone listening. Boks to humiliate the Pumas today, 34-17. And then Reynold Stevens says, good day, Guru, and to all Bok fans. And then M-Play says, I think we will smash them 44-13. Rat 3D, Boks by 19. Hilton Good says, hi from Canada, thanks for doing this. And then Roger says, can we keep language clean, please? Right, so Juanita Jacobs, 43-25, Springboks for the win. Why Sanchez on the bench? I think he had a pretty bad game last week, Ruan. That's why they've moved him to the bench. But maybe it could just be for the experience as well. Miotti, a really good player as well. Then Ron says, Boks win with more than 12. And then Pete Pompey's, okay, just wait. Diane says, Boks 32, RG's 15. And then Ron says, I thought Sanchez was the Pumas' best flyer. Well, he probably is. But Miotti is destined to overtake him in that position soon. Then Achilles says, true, Guru Kalisa did extremely well in Lions series, but can we keep that up? Can he keep that form, or will he go back to his old ways like before? Is he someone who can rely on in the long run? Let's hope that is the case, Achilles. Let's see. Reynolds says 45-25. Johannes says, all Boks plus minus 40 points. It could easily go that way. Who knows? Then Ron says South Africa is still on Europe's red list for traveling because of COVID, so that's not happening. So yeah, maybe that will change soon with all the jabs that's going out at the moment, Ron. Let's hope that is the case, that it will be happening. And then Sean Estrosen says, glad you're back, Guru. So let's go through the lineup just one more time, guys, before the start of this game, because we did start a little bit late. So let's get into this lineup one more time before we're probably going to start this game. So for the Springboks, we've got Willie Leroux, Cheslin Colby, Lukanya Damian Dialendi, Makazola Mapimpi, Henry Pollard, and Kobus Reinhardt in the back line. Willie brings experience, Cheslin brings the X factor, Lukanya and Damian Dialendi brings that rock-solid defense, Makazola Mapimpi brings the magic, Henry Pollard brings the consistency, and then Kobus Reinhardt will really have to lift himself to replace Faf de Klerk, and now Jaden Hendricks on his tail as well. All right, for the forwards, Jasper Wiese, Franco Mostert, Siya Kolisi, Loot de Jager, Marvin Orie, Thomas de Toey, Malcolm Marx, and Trevin Yakane. So probably a couple of things to look out for. Jasper Wiese at number 8. Can he build on that performance from last week? Franco Mostert, can he really adapt to the open side flank? Siya Kolisi, will he be able to lead the side the way he has against the Lions? Then Loot de Jager has been hitting phenomenal for. Marvin Orie gets an opportunity to prove himself today. Same with Thomas de Toey, Malcolm Marx, and then Trevin Yakane at that loose head prop today. On the bench for South Africa, Bongi Munambi, Steven Kitsoff, Frans Malherbe, Nicholas Janssen van Rensburg, Kwagga Smith, Dan de Preet, Jaden Hendricks, and Damian Willemse. So what a test debut for Jaden Hendricks last week when he scored on test debut. So yeah, I'm very confident of this reserve bench that we've got. Nicholas Janssen van Rensburg also gets another chance, as well as Dan de Preet, to showcase their talent today. And it will probably be their last opportunity to really show what they can do. Then for Argentina, Jean Cruz Malia, Ignacio Mendy, Santiago Cocobares, Geronimo de la Fuente, Santiago Carreras, Domingo Miotti, Gonzalo Bertrano. So players to look out for today is that outside center, Santiago Cocobares, the fly of Domingo Miotti, and the firing Gonzalo Bertrano. In the forwards, we got Rodrigo Bruni, Guido Petty, Pablo Matera, Thomas Lavanini, Matias Alemano, Francisco Gomez Codella, Julius Montoya, and Ahul Tetas Chaparro. Players to look out, as you guys all know, the likes of Pablo Matera, Lavanini, Alemano, and it will be very interesting to see how the discipline of 5-lock Thomas Lavanini will play out today, because we all know he is very, very ill-disciplined at times. So especially against South Africa, it's going to be a tough one for him. Then on the bench, Fakunda Bosch, Fakunda Kageni, Santiago Medrano, Marcus Kremer, Jean-Martin Gonzalez, Filippo Escura, Nicolas Sanchez, and Lucio Cinti. Right, that about sums up this for us, guys. We'll run through a few more comments just before the game starts. Antoinette Gerber asking, where is Itzebes? They are doing a rotation policy today, Antoinette. They are resting him. So hopefully he will be back when Rugby Championship do resume after this one. And then Achilles says, Bokke can do it. Andre Warner says, out the box and hit the high 40s or break the 50-point barrier. So it's not impossible. It's always possible. And then Wedge Tiger, is Dwayne Vermeulen still unfit to start? So they did say after this game he will be able to play this one. I'm not sure whether he will be back, but he is destined to be back at some stage. And then let's see. Mark Bromfield says Boks by 12. Hilton Good says Boks 35. Pumas 12. LB says our boys needed a rest after a tough Lions series. And then, yeah, that's about it for the comments section as well. Mark Bromfield says, good luck to the Boks. Make us proud. Right, I do have a little bit of a flu, guys, so the voice might break up in between moments of brilliance, maybe, but who knows. This Argentinian side looks fired up for today's game. The reserves hitting on solid buckets there, making a massive noise as the Argentinian players comes out. So expecting a massive onslaught from these guys. I'm going to go with my prediction. I'm going to say, given that last week was such a blowover and the change of teams today and the way they look fired up, I'm going to say South Africa 40, 47, maybe 52. Yeah, let's go with 52 points to 52 points to 12, maybe, I think. So let's add another 20 points to that. LB says, I hope we put 30 on Argentina. And then Pete Pompey says, go Bokke. LB says it's their home game, so it's nice they play signing them on, singing them on like that. Yeah, so it is quite nice, guys, to know that you got that support. So we've got the national anthems now before the game is going to start. I do have the poll running at the moment on the channel as well, who will win this game today. So with 152 votes gone, Springboks 98%, Los Pumas 1, and a 1% chance of a draw. So clear-cut favourites South Africa today to win this game. So let's hope for Argentina's sake they can really come out and really push South Africa to the max today, because although we do want South Africa to win this quite comfortably, we still want this to be a spectacle as well. So if we can get a lot of tries and a lot of things going for us, then it's going to be really nice to watch this game. And there's a couple of these guys that really needs to step up today and deliver the goods as well. The likes of Malcolm Marx, well, we know that he doesn't need to step up, but he has been, well, this is actually his first start since 2019. So a moment for him to maybe showcase his brilliance again today and work his way back into that starting 15. Who knows, maybe. Right, so another guys that we need to look out for, Kobus Reinach. We know Faf de Klerk is still out injured, so hopefully he can have another big one today, maybe cement his place in that starting lineup as well. And then also watch out for Franco Mostert at number 7 today, with Marvin Uri and Thomas de Toey also getting another opportunity. Bang Bang says 52-12. It will be a lot closer. Let's hope for a spectacle, Bang Bang. We'll talk about the scoreline at the end of the game. I'm pretty confident that the South African side, given if they can let the floodgates open up early, then that scoreline is very, very, very possible. Warren Hammond says, I think it's going to be a little closer than expected, but still comfortable for the Bokke. The floodgates might open if Argentina fall behind this run. So let's put back 52-12 if the floodgates open. And if it's going to be a tight game, it's going to be a bloody tight game. And then I'm going to say we're going to win this by 26 points to 20. So that is my 2 scenarios, guys. If it's going to be a tight one, 26-20 to the Boks. And if the floodgates do open up, 52-12 to South Africa. So let's hope the first score that I gave is the more is the one that happens here today, because we don't want to be in an intense battle again with the Argentinians today. I think we've only lost to them in South Africa once before, so we don't want that to be repeated today. And you can see how fired up these guys is. Thomas Lavanini, the guy on the front of my thumbnail, is crying. Well, what's the saying? It's raining cats and dogs. No, he's crying cats and dogs at the moment. Joanna Spain says 40 points margin is like mine. And then Ron says, yeah, we never lost in PE before, but remember there's no crowds, Ron. So although it's a home game, it's pretty much more level because all the sponsorships of Argentina is up, and it truly does look like it is an Argentinian home game today. So they might just be a little bit fired up as well. Well, I might have jumped the gun a little bit. Not too much of the sponsorships going for Argentina here. You would have imagined that they would have done the same as they would have done in Cardiff when they played Wales. They really made it look like a home game to Argentina. But yeah, let's not delve too much into that. The kickoff is about to start, guys. So this is going to be very interesting. Pete Pompey says, I'm to score first. Bang Bang says, watching the game live in Mauritius. Then Ron, he will be crying more after they lose. And then Bad TV says, afternoon, Guru, it's been a while, going for the Bokke by 10. So a lot of people have different views so far. So I did say there's two scenarios. Either it's going to be a close one, 26-20, or it's going to be a floodgate opening up in the second half and South Africa winning by 52-12. Albie says, I feel for Argentina. They've been on the road for a whole year. So that's what's happening, that they might not even be able to finish the tournament if it's cancelled. So it might go ahead with the All Blacks not competing as well, guys. So we could see Australia actually come over to South Africa and we have a Free Nations like we've had last year. So it will be very interesting to see what happens in the future. Right, so Andre Pollard is about to get this game started for us, guys. South Africa will be kicking off, and it will be really good. Let's get into this one. Andre Pollard with the kickoff to this game. It's taken in beautifully by Matera inside his 22, but nearly runs Montoya down into his own man, but the referee says play on. So about 10 meters from their own try line now, Bertrand waiting for this ball to come out. 5 meters from his own try line, goes to the box kick over the top, and into touch it goes. So we will have a line out run about 5 meters outside of the 22 for South Africa. A good clearance kick from Bertrand, the scrum off of the Argentinians. Against who did the Sharks win today, Marcel? So they did beat the Lions earlier today. Unfortunately, I did miss that game. So really good to see that they won that one quite comfortably in the end. Right, Malcolm Marx with the throw into this lineup. Probably between the 22 and the 10-meter line. The first throw in of the game. Taken by Louis de Jager, now back to Malcolm Marx. Now Andre Pollard. Out to Jasper Wiese, puts his head down. Reinhardt now, Pollard, Lukanyam, trying to the line here over the 10-meter line. South Africa's lost a bit of ground. And over the ball is Matera now. And he's ripped that ball beautifully for them. Penalty against South Africa, holding on the ground. And Pablo Matera wins the first penalty of the game here for Argentina, roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Argentina half. So a great start here from Argentina. Just great in defense as well, pushing South Africa back just a little bit. And now they're going to have the line out on the 22-meter line inside South Africa's territory. Yep, Louis de Jager team to have hold it well. The line out is roundabout on the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half. Taken in by Lavanini now. At the back they take it. Bruni out to De La Fuente. Beautiful little break by Cabares. And brought down really quickly as well. Now driven back in the tackle is Chaparro. Back to the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half. Bertrand gets it out to Chaparro again. Now Bertrand. Chance on the outside with the left wing. Puts a little kick in behind. And there's a little bit of space here. But luckily for South Africa, it runs into touch. And it is going to be a line out to the Springboks 5 meters from their own try line. It is Santiago Carreras who made a bit of space there, but the referee's calling them back for a penalty offside. Players in front of the kicker there from Argentina. So a penalty to the Springboks. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside our own half. The kick downfield from Andre Pollard is going to find touch on the 10-meter line inside the Argentina half. Yeah, so the fullback there in front of the kicker. It was John Cruz Malia who got penalized on that occasion there. Right, line out on the 10-meter line again for South Africa now. Malcolm Marx with a feed to the back. This time finds Mostert. Now Reinhoff out to Dialendi, straightening the line is Jasper Wissa. Great defense from Argentina. Pushing them back to halfway and has knocked it on as well. Taken forward by Argentina. Now Montoya up to the 10-meter line. He goes. Still coming is Argentina now. It'll dab through here from Pablo Matera, but Willie Leroux's back for it. But it looks like we are coming back. Let's see what the referee's call is here. So, yeah, penalty to Argentina, 5 meters inside their own half. Not sure what the referee's call is there. Slapped down by South Africa, it seems. Yeah, Visa knocked it on, and then it looks like the ball was slapped as well. So penalty to Argentina. Now Miotti finding touch. Let's see where he does find touch. Is it on the 22-meter line? So yeah, slapped down by Damian Dialendi. Not really. He just really contested that ball, but the referee deemed that he did slap the ball down. Right, so throwing coming here from Montoya now. 5 meters outside of the 22, taken by Lavanini again. It is taken forward by Petty now for Argentina. Just outside the 22 now. Bertrano gives it out to Lavanini again. He takes it 2 defenders with him now. Still 5 meters out from the 22. Taken forward by Pablo Matera now. Bertrano again out to Chaparro. Good defense from South Africa. Now Miotti. It is taken forward by Kokobaras. Now Bertrano back inside. They go to the outside wing. Who is Santiago, Ignacio Mendy. He's taken it forward, but great defense from South Africa. And let's just see what the referee's call is there. Penalty to South Africa there on the ground. Malcolm Marx winning the penalty for the Springboks there at ruck time. And Lavanini penalized for holding on the ground. Right, so Pollard now with a kick downfield. And he's going to find touch between the 22 and the 10-meter line. Right, so another chance now for the Boks. 6 minutes gone in this game. It's been a little bit sloppy so far from both sides. And now Malcolm Marx with the opportunity to get things going for us here. Right. Just a replay quickly of that penalty. Malcolm Marx won on the ground. Such a great player to have in the side. And now line out between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Possession going the way of Argentina so far. Now Marvin Uri has taken that one from the line out. A driving ball has been set by the Springboks, but going backwards at the moment. And now starting to find a little bit of rhythm as well. Penalty advantage coming. Coming in from the side. Now Kumas right off Dialendi. Out it goes to Andre Pollard who loops around. Look at him straight into the gap here. Over the 22-meter line. He goes about 15 meters out now. Brought down Jasper Wissa. Goes a little bit backwards after being tackled by Bruni. Now finds his way forward. Still about 15 meters out is South Africa now. Andre Pollard, Willie Leroux. Long cut-out pass out to Dialendi. Just inside of 22 now. Oh, the ball has been ripped by Argentina. But we're coming back for another penalty to South Africa, collapsing that ball about 5 meters out from the 22, and that is a kickable one for them. Do apologize for the voice, guys. Do have a little bit of flu at the moment, so please bear with me on that one. Right, so South Africa's turned down the 3-pointer. They are going to go for touch here. They do want that free tries. Right, 7.5 minutes gone in this game. And South Africa now looking to get the first try of the game. Who do you guys think is going to get the first try of the game here? I'm thinking maybe Dialendi or Lukanya, maybe. But we could see one of the forwards also go over with a driving maul or some sort. But the line-out is, still about 15 meters out from the try line. So it's going to be a hard push for them all. Lupiaga takes it at the back, and here they come. South Africa, the driving maul, it's static at the moment. And now starting to move forward a little bit. Another penalty advantage coming. Coming in from the side there. And now Dialendi, he's going to straighten the line. Good defense from Pablo Matera there on Damian Dialendi. But we're slowly making our way forward quite nicely. Now Kobus Reina. Out it goes to Malcolm Marx. Great defense from Bertrand there. Now Kobus Reina again. Henry Pollard. Billy Leroux will step through. Chased by Sia Khaleesi in the corner. But Argentina dots it down. So we are coming back for another penalty there. Right, so will South Africa go for the scrum, or will they take the 3 points or go for touch again? Ruan says, Shane, this will become a hiding if Boks score here. Not that easy. These guys are defending great at the moment, and they've looked like going forward each time they've taken the ball up. So they're not definitely going to be out of it if South Africa scores. They are going to go to the touch here. 5 meters out from the try line here, and a chance now for the Springboks to get the first try here. Guys, please don't advertise other people's channels on this one. You will get blocked if that is the case. Right, so 9.5 minutes gone. Malcolm Marx now with the line out throw here, 5 meters out from the try line. Taken in by Volker Low, a very sloppy line out from South Africa. 5 meters out from the try line. Kobus Reina now getting that ball out to the big forwards now. Down. Solid defense from Argentina. Now blocked. In the line here, still 5 meters out. Advantage coming South Africa's way now. Kobus Reina tries to start his own, but onto him in a flash is Chaparro. Now Cheslin Colby at scrum off. They've lost a bit of ground as the Springboks. Now Jasper Wiese. Great defense from Argentina. Now Cheslin Colby loops around Henry Pollard and into space is Lukanyam, but brought down about 4 meters short. And we are going back for that penalty to the Springboks. Right, so Gideon Skipper says Jasper Wiese to score. Michael Armstrong says Marx to score. And then Kartnotse Krutse says Alagere from Vietnam. Springboks win by 18 points. So it is going to be interesting to see what the total margin will be. But so far, South Africa looking really good. But the defense of Argentina holding out very strongly at the moment. So at this stage, we're just going to have a quick injury break here to Trevor Nyakane, as there might be a little bit of a niggle there on him. Let's see, just waiting on that to come. I will let you guys know as soon as there's any news on Trevor Nyakane, but he is still down at the moment. So it's not looking too good for him at the moment. Let's hope it doesn't happen. That he has to leave the field. Sorry, guys, I will be with you guys in just a short second here. Just want to sort something out real quickly. But Trevor Nyakane is still down, so as soon as he's back up, South Africa do have a penalty 5 meters out at the moment. And I'm sure that they will be trying to have another crack here. At the try line. Right, so Andre Pollard has opted to go for goal instead, guys. So unfortunately, they decided not to run that ball. Trevor Nyakane is back on his feet, and South Africa has taken the lead by 3 points to 0. Right, so restart coming from Yachty now, and we've had around 11 minutes gone. South Africa leading by 3 points to 0. Kickoff taken by Jasper Wiese just inside his own 22 now, takes it forward, waiting for the ball to come out as Cobus Reynard. Cobus Reynard now waiting for this ball at the back of this ruck. Will he go with the box kick over the top himself? He does so. And now the chase is on from Makazola Mapimpi on halfway, taken by Jean Cruz Malia. Beautifully taken by Argentina there. And now on a 10-meter line inside South Africa's half they come. Chaparro. Great work from Argentina now. Lavanini loops around Bruni. Another chance now here for Argentina as they're trying to work their way up to the 10-meter line. Great stuff from them. Taken up by Pablo Matera now for Argentina. Right on the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half. Now it's Bertrand who puts a little box kick over the top here. And Andre Pollard has knocked it on. And now it's been taken by Cocabara or De La Fuente for Argentina inside the 22 now. Miotti out wide they go. An opportunity out wide here for Argentina. It is Cocabares. And into space runs Jean Cruz Malia now. Bertrand, but the referee calls them back for a forward pass. And let's see, we are going to come back for that little knock-on from Andre Pollard. In the end, no advantage for Argentina, but that looked dangerous. They nearly went over for a try in the corner there. But, yeah, we will now have a scrum down to Argentina right inside the 22 of South Africa. Well, yeah, Trevor Nyakane is still on the field. He is back on his feet and looks like he will be continuing this game, Pete Pompies. I am a little bit stressed. The way these Argentinians are playing, they're looking to come at South Africa quite tremendously. So Rod says the moment was too big for Argentina, and probably was, but it was still a great backline move. And I see now that Trevor Nyakane will be leaving the field and Steven Kitshoff will be coming on. So unfortunately for Trevor Nyakane, he will not be taking any further participation in this game. Right, so scrum down here to Argentina. Well, just right on the 22-meter line. So it is going to be Bertrand to feed this ball to the scrum here for Argentina. So defensive effort must be coming from South Africa now. Right, let's see. Bertrand at the back. Oh, Cobus Reynard could be penalized here. No, says the referee, says play on. So he's disrupted that ball brilliantly for South Africa and taken forward by Franco Mostert. Right on the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half now. Reynard out to Pollard who goes to the air. Cheslin Colby chasing after this one. Taken beautifully there by the left winger for Argentina. Right on the 10-meter line now. The ball looks like it's coming back for Argentina now. Taken forward there by Montoya. Right on the 10-meter line. Bertrand now waiting for this ball to come out. Right on the 10-meter line for Argentina. And it looks like he is going to go with the box kick over the top here. Right, here we go into the hands of Willie Leroux now. Jasper Wiese out wide. It goes to Mapimpi. Mapimpi trying to step one defender, but brought down on the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half. Cobus Reynard now waiting at ruck time for this one. Gets it out to Loer de Jager. Loer de Jager over the 10-meter line. He goes. Brought down by Argentina there. Cobus Reynard looks like he's going to go with the box kick over the top here, right in the middle of the field. Goes with it now. Mapimpi chasing after this one. Looks like a good chase from him as well. Collision in the air. Play on here. South Africa's got the ball. Franco Mostert out to Lukanya now. Over the 10-meter line. He goes. Needs support though. Pablo Matera over that ball very quickly now. Reynard gets it back to Jasper Wiese. On the 10-meter line here inside Argentina half. But the referee's going to call him back for a little knock-on from that collision between Mapimpi and John Cruz Malia. So South Africa is now second time that they've been penalized for diving into the ruck. So they need to be careful. Luckily for them, there's a little knock-on coming. So, there was a knock-on coming. So, yeah. 3-0 it is after 15 and a half minutes. South Africa now with a scrum opportunity. And let's see how things are going to pan out. Sidwell Yarger says, Visa is an absolute beast. Albie says, this is a good game, very even. Yeah, it is. I must say, I'm quite impressed with the way the Argentinians have come through in this one. Right. Let's see what's going to happen with the scrum now. Beautiful feet here from Kobus Reinach. And a good scrum from them. Penalty advantage coming now. South Africa's got possession on the 10-meter line now. Willie Leroux with a little cross kick for Mapimpi, but taken beautifully by Jean-Chris Malia. So we are coming back for that scrum penalty to the Springboks. So guess that we will see another penalty attempt here from Andre Pollard. It's just outside of 22, almost in the middle of the field here. So, he has signaled that he's going to go and have a shot at goals. So 3-0 at the moment. 3-0 for South Africa at the moment. Could become 6-0. And hopefully we can get that lead to 6-0. Right, the penalty is straight through the middle, so it's 6-0 here for South Africa. Great lead here after 17 minutes of hard grinding at the moment. And things are starting to come a little bit better for South Africa now. Right, restart coming from Miotti now, and it's 6-0 to South Africa. The restart now from Miotti is a deep one inside of 22, taken by Louis de Jager, beautifully taken as well there. And Kobus Reinach waiting for it to the back of the ruck here, just inside the 22 now. Just waiting to, very slowly going with the box kick go to top, and it's been shot down by Lavanini now, and Andre Pollard under pressure, gets it back to Willie Leroux, and he slices it off his boot, and into touch it goes. So, a big problem solved there by Willie Leroux in the end. Kobus Reinach taking way too long there, and Lavanini managed to charge that down. Luckily, Andre Pollard was there to get it. And from there, Willie Leroux kicked it out. Yeah, Elby says maybe too much respect shown to Argent defense. Maybe we should have a go for the maul. Right, so taken off the back by Bertrand on a 10-meter line inside South Africa's half now. Miotti at scrum half now at the moment for Argentina. He gets it out to Kudopetti. Now Bertrand again out to Chaparro. Chaparro making a couple of meters there for Argentina, just over the 10-meter line. Now gets it back to Bruni, but they've lost ground again. Is Argentina's solid defense from South Africa at the moment. Now taken forward again by Chaparro. He's had quite a few touches in this game already. And now Bertrand looking like he's going to go with the box kick over the top here. Chase down here. It is beautifully won by Jasper Wiese in the end. After it looked like Argentina was going to get it. So South Africa's got it just outside of 22 here. And Kobus Reinach is going to go with the box kick over the top here. There we go. Kick over the top. And Mapimpi now chasing it down. But, it's been left behind by John Cruz Malia and picked up by Santiago Miotti here. But a penalty to South Africa. Rolling on the ground from Miotti. And... this is kickable, but we'll probably chase this up into the corner here. 20 minutes gone in this game, and Argentina is trailing by 6 points to 0 here at the moment. Andre Pollard with the kick downfield, and he's going to find touch. It looks like on a 22-meter line, so not a lot of distance made, but it was right up in the corner, so we can forgive him for that one. Right. Still 20 minutes to play in this first half. South Africa now has a line out right on the 22-meter line. Can South Africa get this going for us? Malcolm Marx with a throw into this lineup. Right, here we go to the back, taken by Franco Mostert now, and another maul by South Africa. And let's see where we're going. It's over the 22-meter line. Big driving maul from South Africa now. Still going forward about 15 meters out. And here comes South Africa still going. 10 meters out. Now penalty advantage coming our way. Kobus Reinach gets the ball out. Now it's Damian Dialeni. He's going to straighten the line. Still 10 meters out from the try line. And now Kobus Reinach and now Marvin Worry, but he's knocked it on. So we're coming back for another penalty here to South Africa. Well, Marvin Worry, with the one opportunity that he gets, goes and knock that ball on. A bit of a shame for him. But anyway, we're coming back for another penalty to South Africa. 10 meters from the try line. I have this feeling that we need to go for touch here and set up another driving maul. Oh, no, they've gone for goal again. So Andre Pollard deciding to go for goal instead there. So, really felt we had the dominance there over the Argentinians and that the try would have made such a big difference. Right, so it does look like Achilles says that, is it Rugby who got banned there? No, it's not. We're still going forward. So anyway, 9 points to 0 it is, guys. 9 points to 0 at the moment. So South Africa has played it safe. It's gone for the 3-pointers each time. So we'll have to see how this one pans out. But I do feel that South Africa have wasted an opportunity there to get a try there. So the restart taken by Bisa again for South Africa now over the 22-meter line, and a penalty to Argentina there. Rolling on, well, what's it called? Rolling on the ground. Double movement from Jasper Wiese, basically. And, so it is going to be a chance now for Argentina to get their first points on the board as well. So let's see if Argentina can pull back as well here. Hopefully they can get this one over and be rewarded for some silly stuff from South Africa not going for touch there, because we were very much in the driving seat there, and very surprised that we didn't go for goal on that occasion. So let's see what Viotti do with this one. Right, straight through the middle it goes. So it is now 9 points to 3 after 24 minutes. And Argentina has done well to get back into this one. Right, so let's see. South Africa's now going to go to the route of getting a few tries before half-time. A deep kick in, taken there beautifully by Pablo Matera. Just inside the 22 now, it's Bertrand gets it out to the big boys again. Good defense from South Africa inside the 22. Jacqueline Santos says, go Pumas. Right, so South Africa has put them under pressure here at ruck time. Will that ball come back for Argentina? Yes, it will. So they do get it out eventually. And now it's Kookaburra's driven back in a tackle about 15 meters out or 10 meters out from their own try line. Bertrand now gets it back to Petty. Bertrand waiting for this one to come out about 7 meters out from their own try line at the moment. And now they get the kick away. And that one is, it's going to find touch. Let's see, between the 22 and the 10 meter line. So very good kick there from Bertrand. South Africa almost making a mess of that one. Thought that it didn't go out, but eventually did go out. Then Nicholas Binga says, go Pumas, go. Shian Kavit says, go Bokke. Right, so possession to South Africa, 54%. And a territory going away for Argentina by 53%. So with 26 minutes gone, it's 9 points to 3 at the moment here. And let's see what South Africa can do with this one. Luediaga takes it up and a maul has been set by South Africa now. It is static at the moment, but it should be going forward in a second. Yep, now it starts to go forward for South Africa. Over the 10-meter line, they go inside Pumas half now. And it looks like we're still going now. The referee says we'll probably have to use it soon. So Malcolm Marx gets it out to Kobus Reinach. Now Dialendi bashing it up again for us there. Now Kobus Reinach with a box kick over the top. And into space it goes. It's going to find touch about 10 meters out from the Argentinian try line. So putting a little bit of pressure there on Argentina. Yeah, South Africa have definitely not taken the opportunity at the moment. Right, so Lavanini down injured at the moment here for Argentina. And it does look like it might be something to do with one of his eyes. Hopefully it's not too serious because this guy has been really exceptional so far against South Africa. Right, what can Argentina conjure up here 10 meters out from their own try line? Will they be able to really get things going? Right, so the top performance tacklers made so far, Rodrigo Brunias has made 8, Thomas de Toy has made 5. So great work from the number 8 so far of Argentina. And their defense have been really solid up till now. Right, throwing coming from Montoya now, taken at the back beautifully by them. Bertrand out to Miotti, who's going to thump this downfield. And that ball is going to find touch between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside their own half. Right, so still about 13 minutes left in this first half here. And, Luediaga is down at the moment for South Africa. So plenty of injuries at the moment from both sides. Hopefully that's not too serious. We've already lost a lot of our lineup players this week. So I guess that Niklas Janssen van Rensburg would be coming on if he can't continue. Talent says, ole, 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 ole. So, right, so Luediaga is back on his feet. Let's hope he can continue. So he's already won 5 lineouts today. Well, for round 1, there was 5 lineouts won by Luediaga. Let's hope it's not Luet's shoulder again. So no, it does look like it's a little leg niggle at the moment, but he is back on his feet. And I guess he won't be jumping for this lineup though. So Malcolm Marx to throw it in for South Africa. Obvious choices, Marvin Uri or Franco Mostert at the back. Well, very sloppy from South Africa in that lineup, but they've managed to get it through Luediaga anyway. And now they're driving more, but it's not going anywhere at the moment. Penalty advantage though coming for South Africa. Now Dialendi Pollard. Cheslin Colby on the 10-meter line. Puts a little dab ahead from Mapimpi. He's got it. No, it's knocked it on. So We are coming back for another penalty to South Africa. Nearly there. Mapimpi getting that ball. And that, well, he wouldn't have scored a try, but definitely put the pressure on him. So now another penalty between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside Argentina half. And I honestly hope that South Africa do go for the line out and set up a driving maul. Because we've had so many opportunities here and we've gone to goal on each occasion and we're going for goal yet again. So between the 10 and the 22-meter line, about 10 meters from, well, 15 meters from the right-hand touch line, Andre Pollard is going to have another shot at goal here. Line out not looking good with Ori there, says Ruan. So you must remember, Ruan, I'm not a big fan of Marvin Uri myself, but he hasn't played in quite a long time. So hopefully he can get some game time and really impress. But, oh, that kick from Andre Pollard has just sneaked in. So 12 points to 3 it is. Yeah, Albie says, surely we need to start going for the bonus point, aka tries. So 12 points to 3 it is with 10 minutes to go in this first half. Restart coming from Miotti now for Argentina. And that's a high hanging kick from him, taken by Luediaga. Between the 10 and the 22-meter line, inside South Africa's half now. Kobus Reinach waiting for this ball to come out. Let's see, a penalty against Argentina there. Foul play from him. Shoving with the forearm, says the referee there. Penalty goes against Ignacio Mendy there. And Montoya not happy with that one, talking to the referee at the moment. But there's clearly nothing in it. So penalty to South Africa on the 10-meter line here. And another chance to set this up inside the half of the Argentinian team. Mike says, how's it going, Mike? Krishna Rodia is a new member for the channel, guys. Thank you so much, Krishna Rodia. Really appreciate the support as well. And then Stefan Lombard says, hello from Botswana. Good vibes. Thanks for the rugby. No problem, Stefan. And then Ruan says, Argentina is starting to feel the pressure now. So line out here, roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Argentina half. Malcolm March with the throw and fights Luediaga at the back. Driving maul is set up now. Great opportunity as it starts to move forward. A little bit static at the moment as well. Now, are they going to find that momentum? Yes, South Africa has got it. Now starting to move forward again is the Springboks. Just waiting for it to come out as Kobus Reinach at the back now. Gets it out to Dialendi. Dialendi making his way up through the middle here. Now needs support. Let's see. Comes out to Luediaga again now for South Africa. Between the 22 and the 10-meter line now. Kickoff. Kickoff making a couple of meters as well. But the referee's going to call him back for another penalty. And a yellow card is going to come to Bruni now, which is very disappointing because it's been one. Well, is it? Let's just see whether it is Bruni who got the yellow card. Yeah, it is Rodrigo Bruni. So yellow card for him for keeping infringing. It's a pity because he's been one of the standout players for Argentina so far. Oh no, South Africa are not, they're not in the right mind at the moment. Another penalty right in front of the post, going for goal instead of trying to get the points even after there's a man down. I just don't understand the mentality from the Springboks at the moment that they're not going for touch and setting up a try. It's already 12 points to 3, so I don't know why Flash Score hasn't updated this scoreline. Yeah, there we go. Well, is it updated or not? No, it's not. So it is currently 12 points to 3 to South Africa, and I have no control over the scoreboard, guys. So unfortunately, they not being able to adjust that just yet. That kick is going through. So in fact, it is now 15 points to 3 for South Africa. Not sure why the scoreboard hasn't changed just yet. So currently 12 points, well, 15 points to 3 it is. So I think what I should do is maybe put in my own scoreboard in the meantime here. Right, the restart taken by Argentina, by South Africa, inside the 22 by Jasper Wiese. And taken up very nicely from him, just inside the 22 at the moment in South Africa. And now a little Bokke go top from Pumas. Reinach, a terrible bounce for Jean-Cruz Malia, but he's taken it nicely for them. And now Argentina has the ball. Oh, and it's going to be a penalty against Argentina. They're holding on the ground. So another let off there for South Africa. We've had so many penalties in this first half with 6 minutes to go. Surely we must at some stage try and attempt to go for a try here. Yeah, so at 15 points to 3, I'm sure that we've got a comfortable lead now, and we can really go for the tries now. Yeah, we should fire the scorekeeper. You're right, Mike. Flash score has let us down quite a few times in the past as well with not updating the scoreboard quick enough. Right, Malcolm Marx with a throw in now. Goes to the back to Franco Moster. Sia Khaleesi at the back of the mall now, taking it forward. Now Malcolm Marx has got it. So South Africa controlling this ball just outside of 22 now. Kobus Reinach gets it out to Dialendi again. Dialendi out to Andre Pollard, loops around with Mapimpi now. Space on the outside. Brilliant tackle on Willie Leroux. Caught on the 22-meter line. Great defense from Argentina there. Now Malcolm Marx again. Right on the 22-meter line. Penalty diving off the ball. That's the third time. And it's Marvin Ure who's penalized for that one. So, yeah, it's 15 points to 3 again. And a penalty to Argentina right on the 22-meter line. And I don't know, I'm a little bit disappointed in the Springboks so far. Rudy Vessel says, I just heard Khaleesi's name for the first time today. No, he's been involved quite a bit. Rudy, what are you talking about? No, he has been quiet. He's been really quiet as Khaleesi. But overall, I must say, Argentina defense have been brilliant. And we saw that again there. Willie Leroux, if he hadn't been caught, there would have been space on the outside and we would have scored a try. And then Marvin Ure went over, dived off the ball, and a penalty to the Argentinians. Well, maybe Willie Leroux. Oh, yeah, no, that was just a brilliant, brilliant tackle from the left winger there, Santiago Carreras, who made a phenomenal tackle on Willie Leroux. Right, with 4 minutes to go. Montoya to throw this in for Argentina. Let's run about on halfway here. So, well, just, yeah, between the 10 and the halfway line inside South Africa's half. Right, Montoya with a throw in. Quick jump here. And no, the referee not happy with that one. Saying that we'll have to redo that one. I would have penalized Marvin Ure there again, jumping too early. So, very lucky there that the ref have asked him to do the line out again. Right, so thrown from Montoya now. Fine. Oh, it's been snatched by Lood de Jager. This time Jasper Wiese has got it at the back now. All right, on the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half now. And just waiting. Well, there's another penalty to South Africa. Right, playing the man in the ear is the call from the referee there. So, penalty on the 10-meter line. Can South Africa get this inside the half of the Argentinians? And Rod asks, isn't there also a bonus point if you win with a certain amount? No, there's not. Unfortunately not, Ron. You need that 3 tries more than your opposition. So even if we do get 3 tries and they score 1, we're not going to get the bonus point. Right, so that kick goes out round about between the 10-meter line and the 22-meter line inside Argentina half. And a chance now for the yeah, I did block him, Antoinette. So anybody that's going to insult me is just going to be banned anyway. But thanks for the support anyway, Antoinette. Right, so Malcolm Marks with the throw into this line out, taken by Franco Mostert. And now, oh, nice little shove from Argentina, disrupting that maul from South Africa. And it looks like they've stolen the ball on the ground as well. So Argentina's got it now. And it's Pablo Matera in possession, but he's running backwards at the moment. Now gets it out to John Cruz Malia inside the 22 of Argentina. And South Africa has just won another penalty. Great stuff there. Great defense from South Africa. Really making Pablo Matera run back from the 10-meter line, basically all the way back into his 22. And now finally we have decided to go for touch on this occasion. So, or not. Let's wait. What is the referee picked up now? Well, we see what's the decision now? The referee can't make up his mind. So no, South Africa's now been penalized for a dangerous tackle. Oh, come on. That's nothing dangerous at all. So, yeah, anyway, penalty goes the way of Argentina then. And they will find touch on the 10-meter line inside Argentina half. A minute and a half to go. Right, let's see. On the 10-meter line inside Argentina half, they do have one last shot. Right, Montoya with the throw into this line out. Finds the jumper there, Kulipetti, and that's beautifully taken in by him now. And starting to work their way up to halfway is Argentina now. Another penalty advantage. Oh, the penalty has been awarded to Argentina right on halfway now. So, will they go for touch here or will they go for goal? Yeah, no, they are going to have oh, well, let's just see. Yeah, will they have a shot at goal here? Is Miotti? Yes, he will. So that will probably be the last action of this first half. Achilles says, I had an interesting conversation on YouTube comment this week. People claiming is the best centre in South Africa since Jacques Free. Honestly, is good. You're nothing special. He's not our best. Well, I do believe it's a tough one, Achilles. I think he's done enough to warrant the best outside centre in South Africa at the moment. Although, I don't know, it's a tough call. But for now, I think he is the best centre in South Africa. Adam says, nie mooi rugby nie, maar het werk vir nou. And then Boks are their own worst enemy. Right, so let's see what Miotti can do with this one. As he strucks it pretty decently, but it has gone to the left of the post. So Billy LaRue just pushes it down, and that's going to be half-time. So 15 points to 3 it is. Well, no, says the referee. Still have to play this ball, says they say. Well, it's clearly already half-time, so I can't understand why he hasn't blown for the half-time whistle. Right, so restart coming from Andre Pollard now, and a deep kick in from him. Going to be taken by Jean-Chris Malia on halfway for Argentina now. 5 meters from the left-hand side. Bertrand just puts it into touch, and we're going to half-time. No, it's all good, Achilles. No problem. There's so many good centers, and it's just how you work it. But I think the connection with the Aleni is a good one. Sean Estra is asking, how do you make a donation? So, Sean, you can go to the bottom. You can see there at the bottom. You've got your emojis, and then you've got the $sign. You can just press on that $sign, and then you can make a donation from there, or just buy a super chat or something. It's all up to you there. Right, guys. So it's one of those halves that you really feel disappointed and let down by the way South Africa has been playing. But at 15 points to 3, we've got the lead. It's a 9-point lead. And let's hope that they do come out firing at second half. But it's just as if we haven't really wanted to play in this game. But I'm going to take a quick break, guys. Going to fill up the lungs. And when I do come back, we will be doing the second half. So don't go anywhere. Right, guys, we are back for the second half, and reflecting back on this first half, I was a little bit critical on the Springboks earlier, saying that they should have gone for goal, that they should have gone for the touch and score a couple of tries. So I guess what we have to say on this occasion basically is that we should learn from what happened to the Lions in that third test, where they decided not to go for goal and go for touch, and in the end, not scoring the tries. So I guess in the end, probably the best decision to have gone for goal. First, win the game, and uh, and then get the game going. So hopefully, we'll come out firing in the second half. We do have a 9 point lead, and really hoping that we can see some tries here in the second half. Hopefully, the floodgates will open up at some stage. But one thing that I can say is that this Argentina defense have been pretty solid at the moment. So yeah, it is. It is what it is, guys. I think, like Achilles says, South Africa always deliver against the All Blacks. So I guess we can't look too much into this. This is Argentina, and they've really played well so far. We must admit their defensive effort has been really solid so far. And I think at the end of the day, we must salute the Springboks for going for the 3 pointers, just getting that 9 point lead. And oh, sorry, 12 point lead, Michael. Thanks for correcting me there. I was a little bit. I don't know why I thought it was only a 9 point lead, but we do have a 12 point lead, and I think that is what we needed to do in this first half. We had to get the points on offer, just start to dominate a little bit, and then hopefully we can deliver in that second half and show a really good game. So Achilles says, "You guys just think attack rugby is the way. This is tactics and skill, and it's working." Yeah, that's what I thought at halftime, Achilles. Like I said, I was a little bit critical on the Springboks in that first half for not taking some kicks to touch and try and get the try. But we do have a 12 point lead, and it's something that we can work with and really get going in the second half. So looking forward to that. Pete Pompey says, once we have a comfortable lead, the game plan will expand. And I think that is what is going to happen here in the second half. I do feel that we will come out firing in that second half. But as far as for, like I normally do, I go through the team lineup just to say how the players have played. So Billy LaRue hasn't had much chance. Cheslin Colby hasn't had too much ball. Lukanya Amandami and Dialendi, not too much ball. Dialendi's had a couple of touches, but like the tactics work, he just bashes it up most of the time, setting up another ruck. So Mapimpi's had very little chances on the outside. Andre Pollard is controlling the game with the kicking a little bit. And then Reinach has been a little bit slow today off the back of the rucks. We've already seen one charge down from Lavanini on him. So hopefully he can play a little bit quicker here in the second half. Jasper Visa is always very, very strong. Franco Mostert has been strong. Sia Khaleesi has been around the park a bit. He's there at the first breakdowns. He's doing his work, and he's probably leading the side very well at the moment, going for goal when the points are on offer. So, yeah, but being critical of him, but I'll have to take my hat off for him for going for the points instead. And then Lua de Jager has always been very strong. Marvin Uri has been somewhat disappointing, but given his game time that he's had, it's understandable. Then Thomas Latoya has been quiet. Malcolm Marx has been firing, stealing a couple of balls at the ruck. So just showing him as a second option as a flanker to steal that ball. And then Trevin Yakani, unfortunately, leaving the field very early on with Steven Kitsoff replacing him. Then for Argentina, Jean-Cruz Malia has been solid at the back. Ignacio Mendy has given away a couple of penalties. Santiago Cocabares and Geronimo de la Fuente has been solid in that defensive line. Santiago Carreras, we've seen a bit of magic from him here and there. Domingo Miotti has been good at fly off, just dictating the play. And then Bertrand, probably their best player so far, along with Rodrigo Bruni, who's got a yellow card, unfortunately, in that first half. But apart from that, he's been really solid on the defense. Guido Petty has been solid. Pablo Matera has had a sweet and sour game so far. We've seen him at one stage running away from his 10-meter line all the way up to his own 22 backwards. So the pressure is there from the South African defense. Thomas Lavanini has been really good. Alemano has been good. Francisco Gomez Cordella has been really quiet. Julian Montoya has been really quiet today. And Rahul Tetas Chaparro has been very solid for this Argentinian lineup so far as well. Tertius Grayling asks, where is Jaap Johan running water today? I think so. I think he is running the water. I didn't look really. Kunrad French says physical rugby will wear Pumas down. Second half, we're scoring free. So that could easily be happening. Achilles says we can easily combine this style of play with some attacking rugby. And that's what we did last week. First half took the penalties. Second half, we took the penalties and tries. And then Pipompi says, Colby Mapimpi needs more ball. Absolutely agree with that one, guys. We haven't seen him hardly touch the ball in that first half. So, yeah, Pipompi says, there will never be another Gerber legend in his own class. And I have to agree with you there, Pete. The thing was, I think Jacques Fourie came the closest to a Dani Gerber we've ever had. And I don't think Jacques Fourie gets enough accolades. But again, like you said, there's only one Gerber. Achilles says Etienne Steyn was just as good as a center. Go watch on YouTube. Etienne Steyn, he played for the Bulls back in the early 2000s, but he passed away. So I think you're referring to, it's not Etienne Steyn, Achilles. It's Etienne Botha, I think it is. Yeah, so he would have definitely become a Springbok had it not been for his early pass away. Johannes Payne says, Gerber in today's rugby won't do nothing. We'll never see the ball. And then Adele Neetling says, tactics and skill can only bring you so far. If you want to win this, tries. I guess it's true in a sense, Adele, but let's see how the second half will pan out for the Springbok side. Hopefully we can get something going rather than just seeing penalties all the time. Hopefully we will see an improved attacking display from the Springboks. But one thing I can tell you, this Argentinians have defended for dear life in today's game. Right, so the poll currently at 676 votes, with 95% saying the Springboks will win. 4% says the Los Pumas, and 1% says it's going to be a draw. Right, so we're about to start the second half, guys. Players haven't run onto the field just yet, but we will be tuning to this game in just a bit. Like I say, we do have a 12-point lead here at halftime, just suffocating them with their poor discipline at the moment. And we'll definitely look forward to a good second half. Andrew Warren says, go check out Henke van Wyk footage on YouTube. He wants to, if you want to see a future center. So I did see that. And what a run he had. And we'll have to wait and see. I spoke to somebody the other day about the youngsters. And although we've got some exceptional youngsters going through at under 20 level, we've just never seen the guys really make that step up to the next level. So hopefully he will be one of those players. So the players are back on the field now, and we should be ready and rumbling for the second half now. Right, it's going to be Miotti to get the second half underway for us, guys. Here we go. A deep restart from Miotti, taken in by Noor de Jager inside the 22 now. South Africa just controlling that ball at ruck time. Kobus Reinach waiting for this ball to come out for South Africa at the back of this ruck. Right, over the top it goes, and let's see who's going to get South Africa to get this ball back. It's into the hands of Malcolm Marx now, up to the 10-meter line. Kobus Reinach again being charged down by Lavanini, and here comes Argentina over the 22-meter line. Bertrano now has got it. Here they come, Montoya. Oh, and a little knock-on from Pablo Matera, it seems. No, yeah, it is a little knock-on from Pablo Matera there, right on the 22-meter line. And from sweet to sour to absolutely sour for Pablo Matera so far in this game. Right, Johan Liversace says, was dit nie vir die 1000 strafskoppe nie, het Suid-Afrika nog 0 gehad. Yeah, which is probably true, but we are definitely putting them under pressure. But Kobus Reinach will have to really, really, really work on his speed at the back of the breakdown if he wants to become a regular 9. So Malcolm Marx currently down, injured for South Africa. Let's hope it's not too serious for him. Looks like a little bump to the leg, but he is back on his feet, so he will be continuing this game. Right, so a minute gone in the second half, guys, and yeah, we've seen some action already. Kobus Reinach kick being charged down at the back of the ruck, and Lavanini nearly had a straight run to the try line. Luckily, we managed to get him. And then Pablo Matera went on to knock that ball on right on the 22-meter line. So that's where we are now with a scrum to the Springboks. Right, Kobus Reinach to feed this ball now for South Africa. It's a solid scrum from both sides. And will we try and milk a penalty from here? No, says the referee. We need to play this. Kobus Reinach all the back now to Andre Pollard. Puts it to the boot. Into the hands of John Chris Malia now with an up and under, and he's going to try and chase this down himself. Oh, beautifully taken by John Chris Malia now. And now Lavanini in possession. Penalty advantage coming the way of Argentina now. Bertrano out. It goes to Gurupetti. And the ball stolen on the ground by the Springboks. But a penalty to Argentina, playing the man in the air. Right, so what will Argentina do with this one? It's about 5 meters from the left-hand touchline. And no, sorry, it's 15 meters out from the left-hand touchline. And Miotti has signaled to go for goal. So the penalty goes against Andre Pollard there for playing the man in the air. And that's a total ridiculous call from the referee, as Andre Pollard clearly went for the ball in the air there. But anyway, let's see how it goes. Penalty to Argentina now. Yeah, David Sun says Kobus 2 by charts now, need to move it out quicker. Right, so 3 minutes gone in the second half. Argentina with an opportunity to decrease the lead to 9. Johan Neversage says as ons so speel, sal ons verseker pak kry in die All Blacks as jy iets van rugby af weet natuurlik. Yeah, now look, as it is, guys, the All Blacks are a total different biscuit. But that kick from Miotti goes to the left of the post. And it's going to be a 22-meter restart now for South Africa. Mike says All Black Salons Morse. Yeah, no, that's true. Patrick says Springboks not getting over Argentina. I'm not happy with this game. We're 100% in control. Absolutely. So the restart taken by Gurupetti, right on halfway now for Argentina. Lavanini takes it in. Right on halfway now, and another penalty to the Springboks here. Malcolm Marx winning that ball on the ground, and Argentina not releasing. So now let's see what South Africa can do. Right, Andre Pollard with the kick downfield now. Let's see where he's going to find touch. Oh, not the greatest of kicks. Finds touch. Let's see. Roundabout on the 22-meter line. Oh, great defense from South Africa. Lavanini taking that up. Malcolm Marx quickly over that ball, winning that penalty for South Africa. So the discipline of Argentina just not getting better at all in the second half. Can we improve and get the tries that we need? So on the 22-meter line now, South Africa with this penalty, this line out. And here comes the throw in, taken by Lua de Jager at the back. A little bit sloppy there. Now Siya Kolisi breaking off the back. Inside to Cheslin Colby in the 22 now, about 15 meters out from the try line. Kobus Reinach, Lua de Jager bashing his way up now. Kobus Reinach again. Now Malcolm Marx. 10 meters out from the try line is South Africa now. Cobus Reinach trying to snipe on his own here. Can he get there? A meter short is Cobus Reinach. Needs support now. Henry Pollard gets it out to Steven Kitsop. He's still 5 meters out from the try line now. Can South Africa get him? Marvin Worry. Sloppy little pass to Willie Leroux. Out to Damian Delaney. Beats a couple of defenders. Still 4 meters short of the try line in South Africa. Now Cobus Reinach. Out it goes to Thomas the Tank. Still 5 meters out. Right in the middle of the field now. Henry Pollard. Out wide to Willie Leroux. Skip pass out to Mapimpi. And it's going to be a try in the corner for the Boks. Finally, we get over the try line. And here's the first try of the game. Great stuff from South Africa there. And we finally get the first try of the game. 6 minutes into this second half. And it's Makazola Mapimpi who goes over for the try. Well, there was a set move coming up with Justin Colby, who was standing in the line out. And then Sia Khaleesi breaking off the back. Then an inside pass to Colby. Made a couple of meters. But from there, South Africa still had their work cut out. And finally, Mapimpi do score a try in the corner for South Africa. Right, so 20 points to 3 now. South Africa lead. And Michael and Jenny Vista says, Mapimpi with a try. Well done. Right, so Andre Pollard now with a conversion attempt coming up right in the corner here. Very difficult kick to come. David Sun says, yes, try time and more of this now. Oh, that's a beautiful kick from Andre Pollard, and it goes straight through. So 22 points to 3 it is. Right, so let's see how the second half is going to pan out. We played very constructive rugby in that first half, going for goal each time we had the opportunity. And now hopefully we will see the second half where we can really now start to really dominate this game. 22 points to 3 it is. The restart taken in by Jasper Wiese for the Boks inside the 22 now. And waiting for it now is Cobus Reinach. He says from Kitsov and Moster that he needs a little bit of backing when he goes for this little box kicks over the top. And this time he gets it over the top. Mapimpi chasing it down. Jean-Chris Malia took it in beautifully for Argentina on the 10-meter line. Now it's Lavanini again. Right in the middle of the field on the 10-meter line. Now Miotti knocks it on, and now Kitsov has got it for South Africa on halfway. Needs support now for the Springboks. And now, says the referee, we are kind of coming back for that little knock on, roundabout on the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half. Right, Hermanus Diaga says, remember that Argentina beat the All Blacks in 2020, 25-15. Yeah, it's probably a feat that we won't see for another 20 years, Hermanus, but it's definitely one of those things. Right, so now Bruni is back on the field here. Whoa, he's leaving the field. In fact, it is Marcus Kremer coming on for Argentina now. And with 8.5 minutes gone, let's see what's going to happen. Who scored the try? It was Makazola Mapimpi who got in for the first try of the game, Serdex. Right, free kick to South Africa from that scrum, but it looks like we are going to go for another scrum this time. Right, so 22 points to 3 it is, and it looks like Nicholas Janssen van Rensburg, who is warming up at the moment. And I think he might be replacing Louis Jager, who's been playing with a little bit of a niggle throughout that first half. Right, so scrum now to South Africa on the 10-meter line here. And let's see, Cobus Reinach now with the feet. Solid scrum from both sides. This time right on the 10-meter line now. And a good push now. Penalty advantage coming South Africa's way. Taken off the back by Jasper Wiese. Now Cobus Reinach. Reinach is going to have a run with this ball. Up to the 10-meter line he goes. Needs to pass. Oh, it's been intercepted by Argentina, and here they come. It's taken forward up to halfway from Argentina now. Petrano, now they come again. It's John Cruz Malia up to the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half. Petrano now gets it out to Marcus Kremer. Right on the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half. Petrano again. Taken in by Pablo Matera there, but Malcolm Marx quickly over that again. Nearly stealing it again for South Africa. But Argentina do have it. Now Petrano out to Miotti. Out to Cruz Malia. Oh, driven back in a tackle there is Mendy. Right at halfway now, Petrano. Marcus Kremer. South African defense brutal at the moment. Pushing them backwards again now. Petrano. Miotti gets it out to Kokobaras. Now Lavanini caught by the smallest man on the ground on the field in Cheslin Colby. Now pick and go from them again. It's Gudapetti up to halfway for Argentina. Cheslin Colby over that ball wins the penalty for the Springboks. And that's a great penalty won there by Cheslin Colby. Great stuff. Well, this organ, if you look at it, you will see the scoreline 22 points to 3. I can't see the game, says Rosalind Blau. Right, so great stuff from South Africa on the defense again there. Great break from Kobus Reinach. He just had to maybe pass that ball a little bit earlier, and we could have been in for our second try of the game. Right, Dan de Pre now on the field here for South Africa, and it's been a while. It's been a while since Dan de Pre has played for the Springboks, really. And Jasper Wisse is the guy who leaves the field. Nicholas Janssen van Rensburg has also come on for Marvin Uri. And another great game from Jasper Wisse today, just really cementing that place at number 8 in the absence of Dwayne Vermeulen at the moment. David Sun says that Tsunami starts flat, build up and chips away at defenses, then breaks through, destroying everything in its way. Let's be the Tsunami. Yep, Paul says Pumas testing Springboks defense. Not really, Paul. I've not once really felt that Argentina was going to get over our defensive line. We've seen some intercepts here and there, charge downs as well, but not really at any stage did it look like Argentina would ever really get over the try line at this stage. Andre Warren says, have a look at Henko van Beek. I think he will be knocking on the door hard in a few years. He is a 100-test type player, but very young. Lots of footage on YouTube. I'm loving him. Yeah, I have to agree. I saw the first clip, from Henko van Beek this week as he, I think he was right. Well, he ran all the way from his 10-meter line, or was it from halfway? He took 3 or 4, 5 players with him. So I do agree with you there. Right, so with still 28 minutes to go here, it is South Africa now 5 meters from the try line. Can we get there? Right, Malcolm March to the throw in, finds Franco Mostert at the back now. Driving more set up by South Africa. Can we start to move this forward? It is starting. Now it starts to move forward. Malcolm Marx at the back. Can he get the try for the Boks? Yes, he can. That's try number 2 to the Boks. And now it looks like South Africa is starting to play some rugby. Great stuff there. Kunrad Friend says, I don't think South Africa has played better rugby than the way they play now in a long time. I mean, also, ole. So that's the second try for the Springboks, and it's looking really good at the moment for the Boks. Floodgates are opening up, says Kunrad. Yeah, finally we're starting to see some tries. We only need 3, so that's the thing that I say at halftime. I was a little bit critical of the Boks at halftime or before halftime, and I had a little think of it and realized that it's still a long way. We've got them, and now the floodgates are opening up quite nicely as well. So 27 points to 3. Conversion over 29 points to 3. Much better. Still 27 minutes to go, and that is really looking much better. We could easily get another 2 or 3 tries in here. Right, the restart from Argentina, taken by Loerde Jager, just outside of 22 here. And the discipline from Argentina needs to be solid now. We know that they tend to get to play really foul when the floodgates do open up. Kigena is on for Montoya now, and Medrano also on for Cordella. Oh, a little knock on it from Jean Cruz Malia, and South Africa, well, do have the ball at halfway. It's Kobus Reinach. He's tried to kick that ball forward, but Nicolas Janssen van Rensburg has picked it up for the Boks. Here they come, Henry Pollard, Damien Yelendi. He needs to pass that ball. Willie Leroux just short of the 22-meter line now. Brought down by the Argentina defense now. Kobus Reinach gets it out to Kitshoff. Kitshoff is going to put his head down right on the 22 now. Kobus Reinach tries to put a stab through, but Argentina saw that coming, and into touch it goes. So it's going to be a South African line out here, roundabout on the 22-meter line. Let's see. Francis Hunt says, Marcus Fred Flintstone has squared jawed as they come as a proper driving unit. And then Francis says, this could be a difficult afternoon for the RGs. So Loerde Jager is down again, and it looks like it's a bit of cramp this time round. He's had a very solid game, and definitely knocking on that man of the match door at the moment is Loerde Jager. Then Patrick Wright says, remember Ian van Roos from Western Province, also Springbok for the future. I would love to see that guy get an opportunity. I did have a discussion, I think it was on Monday, when we discussed the young talent that we have in South Africa, and he was right up there along with a couple of other really strong contenders for the future. Achilles asking, how's our forwards doing tonight for you? They're doing really well, and if you look at it this far, if you go through a team lineup, Jasper Wiese were phenomenal, Mostert has been solid, Kolisi has been solid, Loerde Jager has been tremendous. It was only maybe Marvin Uri and Thomas de Toey that didn't really have anything going for them in this one. Right, so Bonambi's on for Malcolm Marx as well. Now Nicolas Janssen van Rensburg takes that line out, and a maul drive by South Africa. This is looking good. Now Bonambi, right on the 22-meter line is South Africa now. Here comes Nicolas Janssen van Rensburg now, and right on the 22-meter line now, South Africa. Henry Pollard goes to the air. A big bomb kick, and the pressure is on to them now. But Jean Cruz Malia has done well, and now Mendy has taken it beautifully for Argentina up to the 22-meter line. Here comes Bertrand again. Gets it out to the replacement hooker. Gimes there. Now Bertrand waiting for it at the back here now. Little box kick over the top, and that is going to go into touch. And it finds touch between the 10 and the halfway line. Kigena is on for Chaparro as well for Argentina. Right. Where is Evans? Ask Anna. So I think he's been rotated, or he might even be injured. I'm not sure. Michael said somebody corrected the math. At first, they gave the Springboks 3 points for a conversion. Yeah, no, it's silly, man. These guys don't really got it correct at the moment, this flash score, but at least we've got a scoreboard going for us. Leon Adams says, keep it tight, Boks. Pumas will make mistakes. Yeah, so one more try needed. South Africa going to go for a scrum here. Let's see, between the halfway line and the 10-meter line inside Argentina's half. So great opportunity now for South Africa again. 24 minutes to go in this game, and South Africa very much in control of this game. Sinti is also on for De La Fuente now, and Argentina starting to make those changes as well. Right, scrum down to South Africa between the halfway and the 10-meter line inside Argentina's half. Who scored the second try? It was Malcolm Marx, who dived over for the try mark. The scrum goes down, and we will have another reset now. Can South Africa get that vital extra bonus point again today? They left it late last week, so hopefully they won't leave it as late again today. Right, so let's see what happens with this scrum now. Right. Scrum feed coming from Kobus Reinach now, and penalty coming South Africa's way. The scrum went down from the Argentina side this time, and now South Africa can surely kick this down into the corner. Ronaldo Kilian says, hello from London. My kids have hijacked the TV with the game, so I'm left listening to you for much needed commentary. Bye, donkey, go Bokke, no problem, Ronaldo. And then Leon Adams says 2 more at least. Right, so 22 minutes to go. South Africa now with a lineup 5 meters out from the try line, and 1 more needed for the bonus point is South Africa now. Chichikela says we need some Cheslin magic here. Right, so Bonambi with a throw into this lineup, and to the back it goes, very sloppy, comes back to Andre Pollard, and now Damian Dialendi is going to have a try. Still about 10 meters out now, Dan de Prier. Good take from him. Ruck has been formed now. Kobus Reinach waiting for it, gets it out to Frans Malherbe. All of the bomb squad, I think, is on the field now. Now Kobus Reinach. Out it goes to Sia Khaleesi. Sia Khaleesi still about 10 meters out from the try line. Now Kobus Reinach gets it out to Dan de Prier. Now Pollard. Pollard out to Vali Leroux. Vali Leroux, there's an overlap on the outside. Skip pass out to Mapimpi, but the defense held very well there by Mendy. Brought it down very quickly. Now Kobus Reinach tries to go on the blind side, but pushed into touch. But we're coming back for another penalty now. So Rian says another one for Marx. So Marx has left the field, unfortunately, Rian, and Bonambi is on the field. Right, so penalty to South Africa. They are going to go for touch again, setting up that 5 meter line out. Kick for the corner. That's what they've done, Conrad. Right, so another line out coming the way of South Africa, 5 meters from the try line. Jason says, enjoying, thanks, great calling, watching from Doha Airport. Thank you, Jason, for that one as well. Laurie US says, it's time for Ocean Yankees. So Yankees not there. It is Jaden Hendrickson who will be coming on the field. Terry Patton, as the floodgates open up, I do feel that it has. Right, over the top it goes, and South Africa's lost it. Nicolas Sanchez kicks it forward, and now Kobus Reinach on halfway. He needs to find Cheslin Colby, a little bit isolated, but managed to rip through one defender before he brought down on halfway. Now Reinach again, out to Bonambi. Right on halfway now, South Africa. And a great opportunity goes away for them. Now Andre Pollard with the up and under, chased down by Mapimpi again. Beautifully taken by Jean-Cruz Malia for Argentina. Really good so far. Now Bertrand gets it out to the replacement prop forward of Argentina now. Bertrand just setting up for the box kick to come over the top now. And goes for the box kick over the top himself. Chased down by Mendy, but beautifully taken by Valila Rukis and out to Mapimpi between the 10 and the halfway line inside South Africa's half now. Kobus Reinach out to Kitsov. Caught on the 10 meter line inside South Africa's half now. Kobus Reinach at the back now. Gets it out to Andre Pollard, who goes with the up and under again. That's not a great kick from him. And now beautifully taken by Coco Barres. And here comes Nicolas Sanchez now for Argentina. Making a couple of yards just short of the 22 now is Argentina. Bertrand out to Nicolas Sanchez again. Now Montoya. A knock-on advantage coming for Argentina there. Just a little knock-on from South Africa in the tackle. So we will have a scrum down to Argentina. No, it's a penalty. Well, referee being very strict there, and is going to fire a touch about 10 meters out from Africa's try line. Diane Keatley says man of the match award has been cancelled due to lack of contenders. So we really wasted a great opportunity there for a try, 5 meters from the try line. So now we're 10 meters away from our own try line and a chance now for Argentina to really have a crack at us now. Taken by the Argentinian pack now, and a maul has been formed by them. Can we see some magic from Argentina? Still about 5 meters out from the try line now. They're still mauling their way forward. Is Argentina at the moment still going? About 2 meters short of the try line now. It's Argentina. And there's a little knock on from them. Argentina's knocked that ball on right on the try line. And now it is going to be a scrum to South Africa. And it looks like it's Pablo Matero who's knocked that ball on. So he's had a really bad game today. Right, so now let's just make sure whether it was actually him who knocked that ball on. No, apologies, the replacement prop forward who knocked that ball on. So apologies to Pablo Matero there. Yeah, so that is what I'm a little bit worried. We've got only 2 tries. We need another one for the bonus point. And if they get to score 1 try, then all of that is for nothing. We might be leaving this a little bit too late with 16 minutes to go. Yeah, floodgates open, says Lawrence Rieder. Right, solid scrum here from both sides now. Tia Lenny smashes it up for South Africa about 7 meters out from our own try line now. South Africa, Cobus Reinach controlling that ball at the back of the ruck. Surely he's going to go with a kick over the top here. Right, over the top he goes. And now the chase from Cheslin Colby. Will he find? Yeah, that does find touch. And 5 meters out from the 22-meter line. It is now going to be a line out to Argentina. Right, 15 minutes to go in the second half, guys. So I would say, yeah, we'll probably go with Luer de Jager as man of the match. He had a very strong contest. Now, ball's been ripped by Nicholas Janssen van Rensburg here for South Africa. And now Kwagga Smith. He's going to have a crack here to just over the 22-meter line inside South Africa's half. Cobus Reinach just waiting for the ball at the back there. And he's going to go with the box kick over the top this time. Chased down by Cheslin Colby, but beautifully picked by Argentina. Right between the 10 and the halfway line. And a penalty advantage now to Argentina. Bertrano. He's going to have a little crack, but held up in the tackle. So, yeah, penalty to Argentina again. This time players not rolling away, or hands in the ruck, I think it is. And that kick from Argentina is going to find touch about 5 meters inside the 22 of South Africa. Hopefully we can defend this as well again. So South Africa's had 15 lineouts, only lost 1 today, while Argentina's had 6 and lost 2. Jaden Hendricks are also on the field now for South Africa. Right, the lineout collected by Argentina now, and the maul has been set up by them. Great driving maul from them, but it's been beautifully defended by South Africa and going sideways rather than forward at the moment. Now it finally goes down, and Argentina do have the ball right on the 22 now. Lavanini. Bertrano again gets it out to Marcus Kremer. Marcus Kremer puts it down now. Bertrano again. Taken up by the replacement tight prop now. Bertrano again. Nicolas Sanchez forward pass. Taken by Lukanyam now for South Africa. And just over the 22-meter line we go. Jaden Rixer waiting for back here. And he's going to get it out to Dan de Prea. About is outside our own 22. And now Jaden Hendricks out to Niklas Janssen van Rensburg. Just not making any meters at the moment is South Africa. Just trying to find a bit of space to kick this ball. Now Hendricks with the kick over the top. Chased down by Lukanya Am. A very bad back pass from Argentina, but they've managed to get it. And they do have possession right on halfway now. Bertrand out to Nicholas. No, it is Mendy. Mendy trying to step his way, but great defense from South Africa. Oh, and there was a little knock on there from South Africa in the tackle. So we will have scrum down to Argentina. Still 12 minutes to go, guys. Etienne Roux asking how much time remains. It's 12 minutes. Simslayer, did the Springboks score another try? So currently we've got 2 tries, guys. Francis Hunt says Argentina has tackled and defended really well. Have to agree with that one. Right, so we still need one more try for a bonus point here, guys. Alessandro Stein says no need for bonus point. Well, if the competition continues, Alessandro, which I do feel will be continuing, then those vital bonus points will come down. Right, so Cobus Reynolds has had a bit of a sweet and sour game today. Made a couple of mistakes here and there, but eventually didn't have too much of a bad game. Right, so with 12 minutes to go, guys, it's scrum down to Argentina, roundabout on halfway. Graham asking, is the bomb squad on? Yeah, so I think all the replacements are on the field now for South Africa and Argentina. Just see, yeah, it's only Damian Willems is still to come on to the field, I think. Right, scrum. Oh, it's a tight hit to the Springboks. That's brilliant work from the Boks there. And we've got it. Well, scrum is now going to go the way of South Africa. And the referee has blown on his whistle. So the scrum being hooked there by South Africa. Great work from Mulharba. And now it's going to be a scrum down to the Springboks. Lawrence Riera says, I'm optimistic. And Simsley Mark scores a try. Yes. Yeah, that was a great mauling try from South Africa. Right, so with 11 minutes to go, guys. Gerard Lowe says South Africa need to refocus and regroup. We need the bonus point, absolutely. Right, Jaden Hendrickson to feed this to the scrum for South Africa on a 10-meter line inside our own half. Now Jaden Hendrickson gets it out to Dialendi, bashing it up yet again through the middle, up to almost halfway now. Jaden Hendrickson at the back gets it out to Kwagga Smith now. Caught on halfway. Jaden Hendrickson just waiting for this one to come out now. Is he going to go with the box to the top again? Yeah, here he goes, and he gets the little free kick now to Argentina. I'm not sure what that's for, but quickly taken by Argentina now, and here they come on the 10-meter line. Can they get something out of this as Argentina as well? Still got it, Bertrand now. Nicholas Sanchez taken up by Pablo Matera now. Bertrand, Nicholas Sanchez stabs it through here. And here's a bit of space here for Argentina, but beautifully taken by Willems, who is now on the field as well. But penalty to South Africa as the players was in front of the kicker. So with 10 minutes to go, it is South Africa now finally managing to get that penalty, and the kick goes out between the 10 and the halfway line. So a lot of pressure being put on to the Springboks in this last couple of minutes. And luckily for us, we've managed to really defend really well. And no tries been scored by Argentina at all. It is very sloppy from the Boks. We should have secured that bonus point a lot of minutes ago already, Vali. So hopefully we can get that bonus point try. The back to Dan de Priya now. The maul has been formed here. And a good driving maul now at the back. Bonambi controlling it for South Africa now. And, that ball has gone down now. Did it go down legally? Yes, it did now. Damien Dialendi loops around with Henry Pollard. Lukanyam now. Oh, Lukanyam, forward pass from him. And a knock-on in the process. So now it's Mendy who's got it again now. Here comes Marcus Kremer on the 10-meter line for Argentina. Bertrano, Nicolas Sanchez taken forward by the big props here. Right on the 10-meter line. Now the ball comes out to South Africa's side again. Jaden Hendrickson with a kick over the top, and now the chase is on. But the referee's going to call them back for that knock-on from Lukanyam. Just very sloppy at the moment here from both sides. Neil Harvey says, Los Pumas están jugando muy mal, Maya mal. Greetings from Colombia. Right, so, yeah, it's Jaden Hendrickson down at the moment for South Africa. A little knock-on from him as well before he kicked that. So, and then a late hit from Marcus Kremer as well on Jaden Hendrickson there. So, you could argue and say that could be a penalty, but nothing really in it. But, yeah, the referee might have another look at it. Yeah, the referee might just have a look at that. Could be a penalty to South Africa. Oh, it doesn't look like the referee is going to have a look at it at all. So we will be going with that knock-on still from South Africa. Right, Marcus Kremer has had a pretty good game since he's come on for Argentina as well. Benino Orkia says, I don't think the bonus point is on the cards for the Boks. So, yeah, we still just need that one try. Remember, we left it late last week as well when Jaden Hendrickson scored in the corner last week. So you can never say it's not there. There's still a possibility either way. Elgin says, we won Argentina, must go home. Right, so are the referee having a look at this from Marcus Kremer or not now? Not sure what the call is there, but it does look like we might have a look at that because they're replaying it over and over at the moment here. Yeah, Marcus Kremer also having a little scuffle there with Franco Mostert as well. So very sloppy from both sides at the moment, and we really don't need this kind of after actions from both sides as well. So I'm not sure if they're referring it, but this is almost the 10th time that they've showed the replay of that tackle on Jaden Hendrickson. Oh, and Lavanini came in with his shoulder. Is that to the head of Frans Malherbe? Well, a lot of, argy-bargy, pushing and shoving, and the referee has had a look at that. So let's see if we're going to see if anything is going to happen. Adele Meertling says, bomb squad, not really today. Yeah, it just never got going. This Argentina defense have been pretty solid as well, to be fair, at least. Sunslayer says, we need another try to instill a bit of worry into the All Blacks and the Aussies. And then Wilhelm de Good has joined. How's it going? It's going really well. Thank you, Willem, as well. How are you doing? Right, so it should be... There's currently an injury to one of the Argentinian players as well. So that's why there's such a hold-up at the moment. So we've still got about 8.5 minutes to go in this game. Currently, we've got an injury break to one of the Argentinian players. So we will resume play as soon as they've sorted that out. Right. Looks like Cobus Reinhardt might be returning to the field as well. Or no, he's just calling a shot from the side, it looks like. Not sure what's going on at the moment. There's too many movements on the field. Looks like Reinhardt came back one moment and then he went to sit back down again. But we are still busy, and it looks like a very serious injury to one of the Argentinian players. They're bringing on the cart as well. stretcher as well. So it's not good to see, but that is what has happened there. And while we wait for the game to resume, we got the ball going for South Africa here. Well, for South Africa, basically, because out of the, almost 900 votes, we've had 94% saying that the Springboks was going to win this one. Pumas 4% and a draw 1%. So the poll pretty much right up there. Guru said earlier for him, Lood de Jager, man of the match. Yes, definitely. I would say. Sorry, Etienne, I didn't see the message there. So yeah, I did say that I think that Lood de Jager had an absolutely brilliant game today, and probably I haven't really seen. Well, it's actually Jaden Hendricks who's been attended to. I thought for a second it was one of the Argentinian players who were being attended to, but it is in fact Jaden Hendricks who's been wrapped up. So Cheslin Colby now has moved to scrum half. Interesting choice. Right, so now at the back, Bertrano with the scrum here to Argentina. Pablo Matera picks it up at the back. Back inside they go now. But a forward pass there from Pablo Matera. And it's going to be a scrum down to South Africa. Can we get another try here before the end of the game? Yeah, some Slayer says Boks missing Ergis Snyman. Not really. It's a bit, I think, Lood de Jager and Franco Mostert has done really great for South Africa so far. But it will be great to have Ergis Snyman back as well. So Montoya now has left the field. And Facunda Bosch is on for Argentina. So 7 minutes to go. Can South Africa get the bonus point try, or will it elude us this time? Cheslin Colby now at scrum off in the place of the injured Jaden Hendricks. Yeah, at least Cheslin will get the ball now, says Laurie Westhuizen. Now let's see if he can have a cracking 8 minutes at scrum off. Oh, that scrum is a big one from Argentina. It has gone down, so we will have another scrum down to the Springboks. Michael says, and Jenny Bister says, Matera is not going to sleep well tonight. Now, he's had a shocker of a game today, is Pablo Matera. And when he does well, but not today. Imagine Colby scoring from scrum off, says Graham Solomon today. Andre Pollard has been superb today as well, says Flopo. And Theo St. Broad Afrikaans is, I believe. No, I can't do that, Theo. My channel is for a broader public as well, so English is the way to go. Right, at the back of the scrum now, Cheslin Colby gets it out to Damien Dialendi now. Gets it out to Damian Willems, slips and kicks it downfield. So, and that's actually a very good kick from Willems as well, where he's going to find touch just 5 meters shy of the 22-meter line. That's a great kick from Willems, given that he has slipped as well and had to stand up and kick that ball. Right, so now the throwing coming from Facunda Bosch now, 5 meters up, 22 of Argentina. Taken by them, and now here they come. It's Nicolas Sanchez with the kick downfield. Not going to find touch. Now he is. Yeah, right on the 10-meter line inside South Africa's half. Sidwell, 1K viewers. Well done. Thanks, Sidwell. Oh, and it has been deemed that the ball was carried back by Argentina from the 22. So the line out is going to take place all the way back inside the 22 of the Argentinians. So a great opportunity now for the Boks to get there with just 5 minutes to go. So 15 meters out from the try line here is South Africa now. Bonambi with the throw in. Right, throw in taken by Nicholas Janssen van Rensburg now for South Africa. And the maul has been set up. Can South Africa maul their way over the try line? They should have done so a couple of minutes ago. The maul goes down. Will South Africa get this ball back? No, they won't. This ball has gone down. and it's going to be a scrum down to Argentina. 10 meters from their own try line. How many chances have South Africa had today, and they haven't taken it? Right, so bit disappointing there from the Springboks. A couple of opportunities that they've had here. It has not gone their way, and it's one of those things. Right, so scrum down now to Argentina, 15 meters out from their own try line. Simon Besana, awesome commentary. Thank you guys. Etienne Rue as well. David Sun, Big Pompies, all of you guys have been really great. Free kick now to Argentina, quickly taken by Bertrand, tackled by Dan de Prea. Still 5 meters inside the 22 of Argentina. Taking it up is the big boys now for Argentina, but quickly over the ball is Kwagga Smith, and he wins the penalty on the ground for the Springboks here. And surely this has got to be the last chance for the Boks to get there. Kulisi has signaled for touch already. Susan Free, thanks for the commentary again. Weekends, cheers from Canaries. Thank you, Susan, as well. And then Kunrad Friend says Kwagga. Right, so 5 meter line out coming up for South Africa now. Surely this is the last opportunity to get that. Okay, so Crew, I have a question. Would you have made me a mod if I never asked you? Because I remember you made me a mod when I asked you, and I'm glad I'm the first mod on the legendary channel. So along the way, I probably would have needed a lot of mods, but you're doing such a great job. But again, South Africa's wasted the line out, unfortunately, there. And now, oh, this is just crazy. South Africa, how many chances do you want to waste today? Yeah, so the ball now for Argentina, 10 meters from their own try line. And that is very disappointing. Now Nicolas Sanchez kicks this downfield, but straight down the middle into the hands of Damian Willemse now. He's going to make his way up to the 10-meter line. Big tackle from Matera on him this time. Now needs support on the Argentinian 10-meter line. Now Bonambi. He puts his head down right in the middle of the field. Cheston Colby gets it out to Andre Pollard. Pollard out to Dialendi. Dialendi throws a little dummy. Tries to go himself up to the 10-meter line again. Cheston Colby out to Dan de Prea. Dan de Prea needs support now. Again on the 10-meter line. Colby out to Pollard. Puts a little kick over the top, but beautifully collected by Argentina now. And there's a chance out wide for them if they move it quickly. Here they come. Nicolas Sanchez now over halfway. He goes. Back inside it goes. Now there's a good run from Vakunda Bush. Up to the 22-meter line goes Argentina now. Marcus Kremes, Nicolas Sanchez out to Jean-Chris Malia. And there's a bit of space on the outside here. Must be a try to Argentina. No, says the referee, forward pass. And we're going to have a scrum down to South Africa. Well, with less than a minute to go in this one. And South Africa will have one last opportunity here. Well, it's so disappointing. Well, first that pass from to Vakunda Bush, who made a couple of good meters, was already forward. So I guess the try would never have been... Whoa, wait, there's a penalty to South Africa now on the 10-meter line inside Argentina half. I don't know what happened there, but it is a penalty to the Springboks and one last chance here before the end of the game. Buffering badly towards the end of the game. Sorry, guys. And the kick from Andre Pollard not finding touch as well. Argentina deciding to have a run here. Nicolas Sanchez, Pablo Matera over the 22-meter line. He goes. Ball it's been knocked on by South Africa. Still coming as Argentina now. All the way up to the 10-meter line. South Africa has been their own worst enemy for not getting the bonus point here today. Right, Nicolas Sanchez out to Lavanini. Just short of halfway now. Nicolas Sanchez having a crack again. Gets the pass inside on the 10-meter line. Still taking forward here by Argentina between the halfway and the 10-meter line now. Sanchez out to Matera. Bit of space opening up for them again over halfway. Still coming is Argentina now. Facunda Bosch. Still on halfway is Argentina now. Advantage over, says the referee. Here comes Kudupetti again. Still coming is Argentina right on halfway. Yeah, very, very dear Macar game, Neil Goes. Right, still coming is Argentina now. Nicolas Sanchez back inside. It goes to Jean Cruz Malia. Now Matera. Bit of space opening up here for Argentina. And they could be in for a try here. Back inside they go. Oh, it's been ripped by Lukanyam on the try line. Can South Africa get this now to get the try? Beautifully saved by Lukanyam. And now Dan de Priya up to the 22-meter line. This is crazy. Now Cheslin Colby gets it out to Andre Pollard. Out wide to Damian Dialeni. Damian Dialeni, no support at all from him or for him. Oh, now wait, another, Thomas Lavanini has gotten a yellow card there. He's done something wrong. And it's Andre Pollard who stayed down in the process as well. So there was probably a high tackle there from Lavanini. And we always said at the start of the game that something like that could be happening. Well, how Argentina did not score there is beyond me. Really, I really thought that Argentina was going to finish the game on a high. But now suddenly South Africa have another chance. And Andre Pollard is going to kick this downfield. And surely he's got a fine touch there. Right on the 10-meter line of Argentina. Can we get a bonus point try? We've had so many opportunities today, and it just never, ever happened for us. Yeah, late tackle, tremendously late from Lavanini on Andre Pollard, paying the price there. Right, so time's up on the clock. South African from the 10-meter line inside Argentina half. Can we get the bonus point try? Franco Mostert sets it up at the back, taken by Kulisi. Breaks off the back now. And taking on the defenders now over the 10-meter line. He goes. Now Cheslin Colby out to Dan de Priya. Dan de Priya makes another couple of meters here for South Africa. The ball spills loose into the hands of Argentina. Yep, they do have... Oh, it's been ripped by South Africa, but a penalty to Argentina there. Kwagga Smith playing the ball on the ground. So, I don't know. Will we see some more play from Argentina as well here? Nicolas Sanchez to kick this one into touch. And let's see where he's going to find touch. Roundabout between the 10 and the 22-meter line inside South Africa's half. Yeah, this has been a very, very scrappy game towards the end. The last 20 minutes has been really, really scrappy. Right. Facunda Bosch with the throw into the slide up now. Let's see what's going to happen. Overthrown by Argentina and knocked on by Sia Kulisi. It's a knock-on advantage to Argentina now. Nicolas Sanchez out to Pablo Matera. Big tackle on him there. And, another penalty advantage coming the way of Argentina now. And it's all just so scrappy at the moment from them. Now, it's been been taken by Dialendi, but we're coming back for another penalty to Argentina, just shy of the 22. Sia Kulisi penalized there for jumping the gun. And now Nicolas Sanchez is going to put that into touch. And, 5 meters out from the Springbok try line. I don't know, man. There's no time left on the clock. We're over into injury time already. 5 minutes over 80. And it's just, if the ball goes dead, it's game over. South Africa secured an easy victory, but it's not been pretty at all. Not being able to secure the bonus point here. And now Facunda Bosch takes the line out. Beautifully taken by Argentina now. Can they finish off with a high here? Argentina just 2 meters short of the try line. Right. Waiting for it is Iskura. Now Iskura has taken it up nicely for them. Still about 5 meters out now. Go from Marcus Kremer. Kremer just a meter short now. And here they come again. Big run from Pablo Matera. He's got the try for Argentina. And in the end of the day, a 29 points to 10 victory for South Africa over Argentina. But mind you, it's been very sloppy this last 20 minutes or so. Yeah, it's been well, we've won the game, we've got the 4 points, and that's probably all that matters in the end. But it is worrying that we couldn't secure the bonus point. We had 2 very quick tries in the start of the second half. We had numerous opportunities, 5 meters, 10 meters out from the try line, and our lineouts were the disappointment. Then our scrums were the disappointment. So we'll take the victory by 29 points to 10 today, and well-deserved victory in the end for South Africa as well. And well, now it's just a waiting game to see whether the Rugby Championship will be continuing or why will it not be continuing, what the case will be. But I truly do believe that we are ready to balance either sides. So I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. 29 points to 10, not a bonus point win, not the most flashiest game, but job done in the end. And looking forward to see if we're going to have any more games in this Rugby Championship. But until then, guys, this is all from my side today. Until next time, guys,